Alright, let's beat Brawly. First we gotta get through the gym, though. Uh... well, I cooked up Brawly last night. Just figuring out how to beat him. Think I came up with the best possible solution we could have. One Piece looking hella readable right now. Yo, Jammer, seriously? Screw you. So the problem with our box is that we don't have great Brawly answers. Our Brawly box sucks. With the exception of Timber, Monferno, and Lombre, our Brawly box is terrible. So we had to figure out some wacky solution to beat Brawly. I cooked it up. It should work in theory. It requires a little bit of luck, and there is a potential for 2 deaths, but that's the best we can do. We do still have to get through the entire gym, so we'll do that. Let me just, where's the spreadsheet? Alright. The gym fight shouldn't be too hard. We will need to invest a candy for Dreadnought because we cannot win without Dreadnought. Oh yeah, we have Dreadnought. So we have 4 Pokemon which are great for Brawly, and that's it. They're, like, workable for Brawly. Okay. Even then, like, the gym trainers are still pain to beat. Alright, so for Riolu, we could lead Cherryberry Timber, who has a 2-hit KO with Wake Up Slap. Or Luxio, or we can lead Oranberry Luxio, we'll do that. Oranberry Luxio, and then we bait in Stuffle. We do want to keep switching to like a minimum, but can't do that. I shouldn't have kept Stomp. I should have kept Ember. Luxio cannot 1v1 the Stuffle. Can Bug Bite away the Citrus Berry. We don't outspeed though, which sucks. I guess we can do Eldegoss. Eldegoss switch in, drop speed. And then Sizzlepeat can come in holding Cherryberry. Nah. That doesn't feel like it'll work. Might just have to throw Chimchar at the problem, or Monferno at the problem, Ember 2-hit kills. Yeah, we might just have to do that. And then Mankey. Honestly, no, for Mankey we probably have to chain kill Stuffle with Staravia. Yeah, we'll probably have to chain kill Stuffle with Staravia because we don't want the Defiant boost. We don't want to give Mankey a Defiant boost on switching. Dreadnought takes a bit from Force Palm. Not too much though, and we can't get crit out. We can just hold Cherry Berry on Dreadnought to drop speed. What are we switching in on anyways? Body Slam? Yeah, Body Slam, we resist that, and then we just send a Rock Tomb. So we don't even need Eldegoss here. And on Force Palm, we can eat the berry, and then we can just maybe 1v1 of Sizzlepede. Okay. Get rid of the berry with Sizzlepede, and then shift in Staravia, who can intimidate, and then maybe pick up the kill. I think that's the best we got. So that means we do need to Evo to Dreadnought here. So we're gonna spend our rare candy, evolve Fortune to Dreadnought. Alright, Dreadnought's online. He is one of the most important Pokemon we could take for this gym. And is why we're spending a candy. And a drop Headbutt for Rock Tomb. Not only is it speed control, it's physical Rock Stab, which is great for Dreadnought, since we don't get physical Water Stab until after Roxanne. So Luxio can't get paralyzed, but everyone else can get paralyzed, so we're gonna run Cherry on everyone. Alright, this is the first fight. First fight is scary. Only really because we don't have any, like, bug flying types. It's like a Yanmega or Vivillon would make this fight so easy. Even Vespiquen, I think, could go crazy. Alright, they lead Riolu, we lead our Luxio. Intimidate doesn't matter, they have Inner Focus. And Luxio has a range to 2-hit KO with Covet. So we're just gonna send Covet. We also just barely outspeed, because we're 30 speed. Yep, looks like we're hitting that 2-hit KO. And now Stuffle should come in. Yep, Stuffle comes in. Stuffle sees Body Slam doing more damage to Luxio, and at 46 HP. That's how much? 41 HP, sorry. Body Slam crit can kill, so we're not going to stay in. We are going to swap to Fortune, our Dreadnought. Who's holding the Cherry Berry, so if they switch in on Body Slam, they get paralyzed, we're absolutely fine. No para. We're gonna send a Rock Tomb to drop Stuffle's speed. Stuffle goes for Force Palm. Again, Cherry Berry for paralysis. We also can't get crit out. And then we're gonna swap in Sizzlepede, who resists Force Palm. They're also holding a Cherry Berry just in case they got paralyzed. And then we're gonna send a Bug Bite to eat their Citrus Berry. Good crit. So now we eat that Citrus Berry, we go back to full HP. They are going to hit another Body Slam though. Alright, we got parried. We are dead to Body Slam crit. So on Body Slam, we're going to swap to Monferno. Let's check this. Yeah, we swap to Monferno to... Let's say Stuffle's at around 50 HP, 50%. Staravia still can't kill. And we need, we just need a little bit of chip from Monferno. It's like Mach Punch should do it. If we can't chain kill with Staravia, this fight gets really scary. Alright, we're holding Cherry Berry. And at 43 HP, I shouldn't be dead to Body Slam crit, right? No. So I'm gonna send a Mach Punch, which is super effective, but its damage is reduced because of Fur Coat or Fluffy. Crit, yep, we live. We bait random move, no matter what, we have to swap in Staravia. So they can clean up kill, and then they can chain kill into Mankey. The reason why we couldn't just swap it straight into Staravia on Mankey was because Mankey has the ability Defiant, and that would make Mankey +1. That's scary. We don't want to deal with a +1 Mankey. And then we can clean up kill with Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is a guaranteed one-hit KO. A little bit of risk there if Monferno got a crit Mach Punch. But we're chilling. Alright, so Farfetch'd, well, Galarian Farfetch is up next. Galarian Farfetch'd and Heracross. We don't have a great matchup into Heracross, since, like, none of our Pokemon outspeed. Except, of course, Monferno and Seadra. Wow. Oh yeah, we're like near max speed Seadra, that's why. We're 26 speed plus speed nature. Let's take a look at Farfetch'd. Farfetch is doing a lot of damage. He also threatens kills with dual Wing Beat on Sizzlepede. I would say, we could just wall out Rock Smash with Sizzlepede. No, we cannot. What we can do, right? We can bait dual Wing Beats into Sizzlepede to allow something to come in. I don't know what we would do though. Also, we still gotta deal with a Citrus Berry. We don't have Pluck or a Bug Biter to hit that. Because we are dead in 2 dual Wing Beats. Diggersby can't work. Has inner focus, so it's immune to intimidate. But Luxio might be our best bet since we do outspeed 2-hit KO. We can make it so knockoff sees highest damage by just slapping on an Oranberry. So he never goes for Rock Smash. Because then knockoff... Oh wait, knockoff plus quick attack crit kills. Okay. So maybe we don't go for that. But I guess if Rock Smash, right? They hit into us and then quick attack crit. Won't do enough. Okay, yeah, we just lead Luxio here. Lead Luxio and then Heracross will see Pin Missile. 5-hit Pin Missile doing more. So on Pin Missile, we can swap to Monferno, who can take it, Mach Punch to... Actually, no, we can't even Mach Punch. Actually, fuck, because of Swarm range, that's right. Okay, how the fuck do we deal with you? Because Staravia can't switch in on Pin Missile, and we have range to kill. And we don't outspeed, so if we get defense dropped, that would suck. In Eldegoss, I guess. We can use Eldegoss here. Since Luxio always baits Pin Missile, we can do Pin Missile into Monferno. Mach Punch to get Rock Smashed. And then Rock Smash again into Eldegoss to drop speed. Because Eldegoss can take a Rock Smash. And then Staravia can come in and then clean up kill with Aerial Ace. That could work. Yo, I found... Oh. Yo, the Sky Eddy Ursa, I swear. Okay, this should work. Oh, I need water. Alright, grab Eldegoss. Who else do we... I think we have everyone already. Yeah, we just gotta run itemless Luxio. And then fix up everyone else's items. This should just be a form online. Alright, gym fight number 2, only 4 more to go. They lead Farfetch, we lead an itemless Luxio. Intimidate doesn't do anything, they have inner focus. So here we are going to send a Covet, which is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Okay, 3-hit KO. I forgot about Citrus Berry. Fuck. It's not good. Knockoff. I'm not holding an item. Okay. We send another Covet. Knocks off again? I'm 19 HP. Am I dead to... Am I dead to Quick Attack? I'm dead to Quick Attack crit. To be safe, we can switch in Temperance. Dual Wing Bee has overlapping roles, but because they see that I outspeed kill, he should be going for Quick Attack. We can swap to Temperance to Fake Out kill. Because Fake Out should be doing enough there. They shouldn't be going for Dual Wing Bee because Dual Wing Bee doesn't work here. They should just be going for Quick Attack. Alright, perfect. And then we send a Fake Out. Doesn't get flinched, but we do pick up the kill. And we still have our original line with the Heracross. Okay, Heracross comes in on Temperance. They see that Pin Missile is a guaranteed kill, so they're going to go for Pin Missile. On Pin Missile, we swap to Fool. We take barely any damage, hopefully. And then we hit a single Mach Punch. We can't even go for Low Sweep. I forgot we could just go for Low Sweep. Would Low Sweep mitigate risk? No, we actually don't want to go for Low Sweep. We just go for Mach Punch, get our chip. Crit doesn't matter. It's gonna Rock Smash. 37 HP minus defense. Rock Smash still sees highest damage. So we swap to Magician on Rock Smash so we can drop Heracross's speed. And then they always see Pin Missile kill. So they're going to go for Pin Missile. We swap Injustice on Pin Missile. So we can pick up the kill with Aerial Ace. We had to do all of this to avoid putting him into Swarm and reverse sweeping us. And also so Staravia could outspeed. Alright, next fight should be stupid easy, right? Yeah, Staravia picks up potential kill there. Picks up potential kill. Baits in Ledian, who sees T-Punch. Which Monferno could switch in on. And Monferno holding Cherry Berry could switch in on T-Punch, and then send Flame Wheels into Mach Punch. And then Mankey, we could honestly probably chain kill with Monferno. If we're feeling like it. Because Focus Sash Reversal, Power Punch. So we can honestly just send a 2 flame wheels into him. Don't want to send 2 low sweeps. Honestly, we're probably better off just sending 2 Mach Punches into him. And we don't want to switch in any Intimidators because they can fuck me up and give him Defiant Boost. Let's drop Choodle, forgot he's in there. Honestly, Sizzlepete's an amazing answer to this, Mankey. We don't outspeed, but we 2-shot with Flame Wheel, and we resist fighting. So it's not to love. Okay. Yeah, this should be fine. We'll bring, Timber and Seadra just in case. Yeah, let's also bring Dreadnought, just in case we need to Shell Armor pivot something. Alright. Again, this fight shouldn't be... Oh, I forgot to run Cherry Berry on Ape. Good thing we have Dreadnought. Just in case. Alright, Makuhita leads into Justice. We're going to Intimidate. They're going to Fake Out turn 1, which we can't really do anything about. So they can get their guts going. And then they're going to Bullet Punch us. Which Aerial Ace has a range to kill, which is why he sees Bullet Punch and not any other move. Ledian comes in, they are going to T-Punch us or Ice Punch us. Yeah, they're either going to Thunder Punch or Ice Punch. So on either one of those, we swap in Monferno. Ice Punch, okay. That does less damage, no freeze. Thank you. Now, Flame Wheel is a range to kill. So he is going to send Mach Punch. Which does, like, no damage because Ledian is bad. And then Mankey comes in. Mankey sees their highest damaging move, Power Up Punch. And at 50... how much HP? Exactly 50 HP. Mankey shouldn't be able to take me down even with Power Up Punch. We're just going to send 2 Mach Punches. Holy fuck. And then we Mach Punch. I previously Mach Punch to not put him into reversal range. Holy. To not bring him down to Sash. Okay. Next up, we got the Meta-type person. Yeah. Oh, this Meta-type fight is gonna be annoying. I hate that we have, like, no usable flying types at this point. Like, Staravia is great and all. But, like, we can't use them because they're neutral to fighting. And, like, yeah, we have other Pokemon neutral to fighting, too. But, like, Staravia just isn't putting in enough work. Alright, let's see, how can we lead this? If we lead Staravia, Intimidate, Rock Throw, okay. Fake Out, it'll always Fake Out, so we can get a free Intimidate and then, like, a free swap into something like Dreadnought, I guess. No, Dreadnought isn't even, like, a free switch-in, so... His Brick Break does so much. An Ice Fang or an Ice Fang and Bite aren't really doing enough. I guess if I run Never Melt Ice, Never Melt Ice makes a guarantee to it, which actually works for us because we can switch it on Fake Out, and then we outspeed. We can take one Brick Break. Or run a Koba Berry. We don't outspeed, we speed tie. Shit. Okay, well, there goes that plan. What's Eldegoss switching looking like? Brick Break again? Fuck! Damn. We have no outspeed sauce, huh? I mean, Seadra has a 2-hit kill. Seadra might honestly be our best bet. Yeah, just run Seadra. Basically, we get the Intimidate. And then on Fake Out, we switch in Seadra, and then we start Bubble Beaming. Seadra will bait in... probably Girder, because we outspeed both of them, and then Girder sees highest damage. Although I'm not actually sure. Let me check the switch-in. Post-KO switch-in AI. AI's Pokemon is slower than the players, but Oko's is not O-code. AI's Pokemon is faster. No, AI's Pokemon is slower and deals more damage than it takes, because... it might just default, so it's probably gonna be, Macho. So it's likely a default Machoke. On Machoke, we could, is gonna Vital Throw. Like, we got no good Pokemon to take that. We have Sizzlepede, but like... No, we don't want to hit Flameo and risk, Guts proccing. Can't run Luxio. Because Guts proccing is such a huge issue. Can't switch in Diggersby. Diggersby's dead to crit. Might just have to send in Timber and Prey. Though, no, Vital Throw just does so much damage. I wish I had a fucking Fighting Resist. That's not Sizzlepede. Although Sizzlepede can do, can bait Facade. Sizzlepede always baits Facade. But then Dreadnought doesn't really do anything. What does it even do? He baits Bulk Up. Might just have to send Luxio and pray? Like... I don't know. Although not into Vital Throw. I wouldn't want to send him into Vital Throw. So maybe we can send him into Facade? Though we don't have any Pokemon that bait Facade. Yeah, we literally... Other than Sizzlepede baits Facade. Wait, what hidden power does Sizzlepede have? Let me check that. If he has hidden power Psychic or Flying, that'd be really funny. Because I teach that over Smokescreen. He has hidden power Fighting. Of course he does. Seadra has hidden power Flying. Huh. And Dreadnought has HP Ground, Sariva HP Ghost, Timber Rock. Fanfi Electric, Shelter Fire, Luxio Bug, Diggersby Bug, of course, Elagos Water, Lombre Dragon, Ponyta Grass. The fuck does my mod for Ice? Okay. So wait, what if I run like HP Flying Seadra, like actually, if I drop Leer for HP Flying. We have range to 2 at KO. And then Hidden Power Flying is also a guaranteed 2 at KO. Hidden Power Flying becomes a bandage solution to this. We drop Leer, which I'm fine with. And then we hit Hidden Power Flying once, right? Also, I'm not sure if we'll even be able to, because we have to be dealing with Meditite the entire time. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we can run a Hidden Power Flying anyways. So what? We switch in Sizzlepede, and then switch in Luxray on you Intimidate. In which we have a 3-hit KO with Covet. And we cannot Nuzzle. If we Nuzzle, we're actively throwing. Because then he gets Guts Boost. Alex from USA, my first Pokemon game is Pokemon Y. Have you seen the Pokemon anime? Yes, I have. I have seen the Pokemon anime. Sorry if you sent that a bit ago. I'm trying to figure out this fight. And then Girder. Girder will come in and see Bulldoze? Oh wait, no, because no Intimidate. We'll see Bulldoze or Low Sweep. Wow, that sucks that he sees both of those. So for a Flying Bug would be amazing. I mean, Staravia could, like, 1v1 Nope, not really. We don't want a 1v1. Because we gotta take fake out and then 2 brick breaks. Or 1 brick break. Oh shit, the Super Bowl is tomorrow? Well, I don't really keep up with football and shit. I'm from New York, so like... fuck both teams. I don't really follow football though. Monferno. Monferno does not deal with this guy. Hidden Power Flying Seadra does. Yeah, Hidden Power Flying Seadra is so good here. Ideally, we switch it on Bulldoze. We don't have a way to guarantee Bulldoze. Because Luxio isn't, like, baiting it. The only way we could bait Bulldoze is with not even Ponyta. How many seasons of Pokemon anime have you seen? I watched the original, I watched, parts of Hoenn. No, I didn't really watch the Johto, series. I watched, the Diamond Pearl Platinum series, all of Unova, all of Kalos. And I just kind of stopped watching after Kalos. And we can't switch in Ponyta because Ponyta could come in on Bulldoze as well. Or like low sweep, and then they could proc Flame Body and then throw the entire line out the window. Do you think Sinnoh is peak? Sinnoh's alright. Gen 4 isn't my favorite. I like Gen 5 better. Eldegoss could switch in drop speed, but what that drop speed isn't really doing anything. What does it open up for us? Timber? Timber can't do shit here. Low kick and wake up slap aren't doing nearly enough. Oh, we always bait low sweep off of Eldegoss. So we'd want to come in on Bulldoze. For HP flying to 2 it kill. But I get cause at -1 early one Pokemon YouTuber put me in timeout because he thinks I talk too much. It happened today. Aw, damn, that sucks. Don't name drop him if you thought about that. Don't. I'm trying to think. Cause like, yeah, we get the facade switch in. Can I switch in on Bulldoze? I need a Bulldoze switch in. There is no other Pokemon that baits Bulldoze because I don't have any fighting resists. Staravia doesn't count because it's neutral. I wouldn't say their names. Alright. Fuck. You don't bait Bulldoze. You don't bait Bulldoze because you also bait low sweep. Eldegoss always beats low sweep, which I guess I can run Oranberry. I don't want to though. We gotta teach Hidden Power to Seadra though. This isn't gonna be a pretty fight. Do you like Loudjet and Exploud? They're alright designs. Competitively, they suck. Like, I like their designs. They're cool designs. It sucks that they were given the Hoenn special as a normal type. Do you like Dusclops? Dusclops, yeah, he's cool. Great Eviolite Pokemon. And also a cool design. Dusknoir is alright. Dusknoir was the best buff they could have given to Dusclops. Alright, let's grab Hidden Power on Seadra. We have Hidden Power Flying on Seadra, which is very interesting to have. So we're going to drop Leer here. I hope you don't ban. Nah, you're not doing anything. Yo, I don't get too many people coming in anyway, so like. Do you like Judo? He's kind of just a rock with arms. Also really weak. I just want to make sure, cause like, I gotta switch it on low sweep. I do. My Seadra does outspeed even after low sweep, right? Yeah. He's gonna send another low sweep. Ooh, do I outspeed after? I do, as long as he's -1. Okay. I gotta run Oranberry Seadra though. So we gotta switch in Eldegoss first. A sub to your channel? Thank you. Which champions do I like? Well, I can say I don't like Leon. Leon is not a good champion. He's strong and all, but like, I don't like Charizard like he does. Did you know he has a Charizard? He says it like 100 fucking times throughout the game. Alder's cool, but he's kind of a fraud, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Gen 5's champion Alder's a fraud. I don't need Ombre here. Like, Lance? Lance is cool. Under-level Dragonites, but like... Yeah, I like his design, it's kind of cool. Feel like I'm bringing the wrong team here. Because I need a very specific... I need Sizzlepede, I have Sizzlepede already. I need Luxio, that's who I need. No Dreadnought. Wait, no, I do need Dreadnought. I don't need Monferno, that's who. Alright, bro. Don't put, like, text walls in here. I run Nevermelt Ice. Oh, fuck, because Dreadnought doesn't outspeed, I forgot. He speed ties the Meditate. I'd have to Rock Tomb Ice Fang, Ice Fang. Yeah, I'd have to Rock Tomb Ice Fang, Ice Fang. Okay. That's great, bro. Just don't put text. It was just the text wall. I guess we gotta gamble on like... Oh wait, if we're gonna Rock Tomb, then we can just run Oranberry to stay out of range. So we should honestly be fine here. Orin, we need Orin on Luxio. Alright. Yeah, we should be good. Scary fight. This is probably the scariest fight, before Brawly. Simply because we barely have anything to answer him. We had to rip Hidden Power on, our fucking Seadra for Hidden Power Flying. The fact that they got Hidden Power Flying is honestly a godsend. Alright. Black Belt Christian leads Meditite. We lead Justice, our Staravia, who's going to Intimidate. This will drop Meditite's attack. And because they're pure power, it affects them even more. And then on Fake Out, we switch in Fortune, our Dreadnought. And then, we drop Rock Tomb on Meditate, so we can outspeed after. Good crit! Okay. Great crit. What if Ashka? I'm not accepting, friend requests, bro. Alright, and then, oh, at 30, are we just barely out of range here? But we outspeed, but like... Alright, 37 HP, a -1 Brick Break doesn't kill. Okay, just barely too. So Ice Fang is a 2-hit kill. It does the most damage. You can flinch or freeze, or we just straight up kill. Okay. And now we should be seeing Machoke come in with Vital Throw. Machoke is going to use a Vital Throw on me. So on Vital Throw, we switch in Sun, who is resistant to fighting. And then importantly, we weren't Flame Body, so we were able to just switch in. And then on Facade, which we bait. Actually, let me just check something real quick. Should I just get damage off? I can't Flame Wheel because burn chance for Guts. I'm at 41 HP. Facade crit doesn't kill. I can send a Bug Bite that no, that doesn't do anything. That's meaningless damage. We just switch in Emperor, Intimidate, take Facade. Do you like Rhyperior? He's alright. Okay. We are going to send a Covet. This is a 3-hit kill. He's gonna protect. If he goes for double protect, that would be great. Do you like Champion Stephen Stone? Yeah, he has a cool design. Oh fuck, they went for bulk up. So he's neutral attack, +1 defense. That's scary. Emperor should still see a kill. Emperor should still see a kill. It might be a range to kill. We gotta send it. my god, the fucking leftovers. Ugh. Why did he go for bulk up? We have an outspeed kill with Pentacles. Oh my god, that sucks. That really sucks. Cause Luxio was one of my answers for Brawly. So this is potential reset right here. Oh my god. And we pick up a 2-hit KO on Girder. We outspeed after a low sweep. Right, I just want to check that. We do. Okay. Fuck! Okay. Luxio was likely to die in Brawly too, which sucks. So I could have used that as a momentum switch. Fucking hell. What do you mean, why not? Nah, bro. Losing Luxio actually hurts so badly. That kills our chances at Brawly by so much. That really sucks. Alright, black belt to Cow. Yeah, okay. Bro, can you, like, keep that out of the chats? Playing Pokemon, man. Okay, Breloom should be pretty easy to answer. We just lead Chesto Berry, Staravia. We lead Chesto Berry, Staravia into that shit. And Aerial Ace picks up the kill. Yeah, Cynthia's a cool champion. I like Garchomp too. Okay. And then Staravia will see, because Staravia has a range to kill, Mienfoo won't come in. It'll instead be Bunny's outspeed kill of Triple Axel. On Triple Axel, we just swap in Monferno, who has a guaranteed one-shot. And then Monferno should just be able 1v1 Mienfoo. Actually, no. Because Mienfoo's recovering so much from Drain Punch, we won't be able to 1v1. Yeah, and we can't switch in Ponyta. We have range to kill, but they would also be able to chain kill us if Drain Punch Rock Slide. Yeah, Luxio is no longer here. Eldegoss Leaf Tornado could be an angle. Especially since we could switch it on Fake Out, Speed Drop, and then Leaf Tornado 2 at KOs. Okay, yeah, no, that works. Alright, yeah, this should be an easy 3-mon line with Eldegoss. As backup, because you're gonna be -1, we'll bring Lombre as backup, because Lombre outspeeds. Okay, I'm doing good. We just lost Luxio, which sucks. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this line works. That fucking bulk up fucked me up. let's see. Oh wait, we gotta lead Staravia, and then who else we taking? Who else were we taking? Oh yeah, Lombre we have, Eldegoss we have. We have HP Flying Seadra. Alright, this line should be fine. Alright, let's see. We gotta slap orange berries on everyone. Orin, okay. Alright, I'm supposed to be running Chesto on Staravia. Alright, here we go. Black Belt to Cow. Alright, we lead Justice, who has a one-shot kill with Aerial Ace. And then we always bait in Baniri, who sees kill with Triple Axle. Which we switch in Fool. And then Fool is able to one-shot kill Flow Sweep. Then Mienfu comes in. Mienfu is going to Fake Out. On Fake Out, we're going to swap to Magician. And then we are going to send Leaf Tornadoes because we outspeed now. We can even get an accuracy drop, but it's fine. Drain Punch is going to hurt. Oh my god, I need a switch. Okay. They are -2 now. Shit. How much is Hidden Power Flying doing? HP Flying is a 2-hit KO. I should have just gone straight to Seadra. On Fake Out, okay. We can't Intimidate drop him. Is there a way for us to bait Rock Slide? Justice baits Rock Slide, I believe, right? Nope, they bait both Drain Punch and Rock Slide. Because Rock Slide would have been lowest possible damage they could have done. Dreadnought is still no, okay. So I guess we just got a raw switch in the Seadra. Hope we just 1v1. Oh, perfect. Win for Detect. Did you mod your game? I see Gen 4 Pokemon. This is a ROM hack called Run Bun. It is a difficulty hack that makes Pokemon a lot harder, and it adds Pokemon all the way up to Gen 4. Not Gen 4, Gen 8. Alright, and then we can send Hidden Power, and Hidden Power kills. Right, we got a little lucky there. It's a hack of Pokemon Emerald. But yeah, it's a Gen 3 hack that adds Pokemon up to Gen 8. Alright, we're up to the last trainer in the gym before the gym leader. So we have like a pretty like straightforward lead here with Kecleon. We just lead our Monferno, holding Cherry Berry to dodge Paralysis, and then they can take a 2-shot kill. There's a game called Radical Red. It's a game of Fire Red, and it has Pokemon from Gen 1 to 8. Yeah, I've heard of Radical Red. It's also insanely hard. It's like, I wouldn't say it's, I'm pretty sure it's not as hard as Run Bun, but I know it's insanely hard. Okay, so Monferno picks up the 2-hit KO on Kecleon. With Low Sweep plus Mach Punch. And then we're dealing with Golett, who we can Flame Wheel to potentially burn. We can take any hit, especially since we're not taking any damage from Kecleon. We always bait Shadow Punch or Mega Punch, or we bait every punch, damn. Okay, although Seadra should just be able to answer that really easily. And then Pignite, same thing with Pignite, we answer that really easily. For Pignite, I'd like to bring another answer. Honestly, wait, does Lombre check Golett? Mega Drain does do a lot. Nah, he doesn't, okay. Bring Staravia, and then Como-O. We have 2-shot kill with Dreadnought. We also have a Diggersby. Diggersby can help against Como-O, just in case we need something else for Pignite. Because As long as we can switch it on Takedown against Pignite, we should be fine against Dreadnought. With Dreadnought out on Pignite, we have a pretty decent range to it KO. And also, it confirms the KO if he takes recoil damage. And then, I guess, fuck it, bring Lombre. Do you like Tyranitar? Yeah, Tyranitar's sick. When I first started getting into comp Pokemon, I was playing singles, so not like the official format. I would use Tyranitar all the time. I had a max attack, max defense Tyranitar that ran Assault Vest. This is back in Sword and Shield. That's obviously like a terrible set now. And it probably always will be a terrible set for T-Tar. Let's run Cherry Berry. Yeah, that's supposed to be Cherry. Whoops. And then Oranberry on everyone else. Alright, last trainer before the gym. We're gonna have to cook up a new line for Brawly though, since we did lose our Luxio. Alright, Battle Girl Jocelyn leads Kecleon. Kecleon sees Thunder Wave most of the time. So, they're gonna go for Thunder Wave, we're gonna go for Low Sweep. Doing huge damage. We could have one-shot if we got a crit, but we didn't. They go for T-Wave, right? Into Electric type, that means they're going for the Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave paralyzes me, but because we're holding Cherry Berry, we don't have to worry about paralysis, and we are able to pick up the KO with Mach Punch. Alright, and then Golett is going to go for any move, really. We're just going to send Flame Wheel. We can hope for Burn. Also, just so we just get damage off. Shadow Punch. It's fine. And then we're going to swap in Pentacles. Our Seadra. And for Shadow Punch, amazing. And then we have a kill with Bubble Beam. Alright, Pignite comes in. I guess because they see... Oh shit, because I have Hidden Power Flying, I forgot. Hidden Power Flying, what, beats... Hidden Power Flying, 2 shots. Nice. And Bubble Beam has a clear 2-shot here. Go for Flame Charge. Even after +1 speed, they won't outspeed, right? It's only 50% boost. Yeah, we still outspeed, and we can pick up kill. Do I think Pokemon Scarlet is rushed? I feel like they definitely rushed a bit with it. I like the Terra mechanic. Terra is such a cool mechanic, especially for competitive play. I do think the overworld looks like shit. The world just doesn't look good. Alright, Pentacles at 34 HP is dead to something, right? It's dead to a crit here, right? No, it's not. Okay, we can live Dragon Breath. HP... I keep removing Hidden Power Flying from the calc. Hidden Power Flying, we just get damage off. Do you like Komao? He folds in one fairy attack. Cool typing, though. Released in the wrong gen, though. If he was released back in, like, Gen 5, he would have gone crazy. Alright, there's the Citrus Berry. Is he gonna set up Iron Defense? No Dragon Breath. Okay. We got Swap after this. Because we are super dead to crit. So we're gonna swap to Cups. We don't get parried. Perfect. And then Cups. Their strongest move is Dig. They are able to protect on that, though. We're going to send a Dig. Anyways. Okay, they protect on that. Okay. That's funny. Dragon Tail, that's going to swap me out into something I could probably kill. Yeah, Dreadnought kills. Perfect. Dreadnought is able to pick up a kill if I swing. Alright. We're gonna spend a few minutes just recooking Brawly. Since we did pull HP Flying on Seadra. I should have checked the hidden powers while cooking last night. But I didn't for some reason. I don't know why. Alright. Let's cook Brawly. I gotta re-import Seadra into the calc. Where is that Seadra? There it is. Empower. Flying. Okay. Wait, can I lead Seadra into Kubfu now? No, I can't. Okay, because Iapapa Berry will still proc? We outspeed. Might be able to do an alternate route for Brawly. Alright, well, let me get the original team together that I was going to take to this fight. So, everyone here is coming to the fight, minus Luxio. Alright, so the plan right now is lead Ponyta, who is going to take a Brick Break. They're going to have to dodge a crit Brick Break like their life depends on it. And then we get Tail Whip off. Tail Whip puts him at -1 defense. This then baits Bounce to pick up a kill. And then they're gonna go for Sucker Punch because it's a priority move, and they see, oh shit, I'm gonna die this turn, because they don't actually see that a move is a 2-turn move. So he's gonna be like, oh shit, I'm gonna Sucker Punch this turn. Sucker Punch is gonna whiff, then he's gonna go to -2. Bounce then has a confirmed kill. We'll go for Bounce because Sucker Punch has a 50% chance to be -20 favored after being used, so you can't like bait a Pokemon into spamming Sucker Punches. Bounce will pick up the KO, and then Lopunny should come in. Lopunny sees Retaliate killing. This is where Ponyta we say goodbye to Ponyta. Ponyta goes down. Monferno comes in. Mach Punch. Mach Punch smack the Lopunny, baiting Combusken, who is dead in 3 hits to Low Sweep. And even though Combusken has speed boost, we are able to equalize his speed with Low Sweep, so he can never outspeed us. After that, it'll likely be Poliwhirl. Or it can even be Hitmontop. It can be either one. Here's where the problem comes in. It's Hitmontop. Hitmontop has Technician, and most of his moves are boosted by Technician. Luxio was supposed to handle him. Unfortunately, we can't do that. Wait, I forgot. It's actually not going to be Hitmontop. It's because Dreadnought's picking up the kill on Lopunny because Dreadnought doesn't fear crit. Rock Tomb allows us speed tie, but we're 2-hit KOing with Rock Tomb. We're holding Oranberry just in case. And then we should be baiting in... We either bait in Dreadnought or we bait in Poliwhirl, depending on how much HP we have left. If it's higher HP, I'm pretty sure it goes to Poliwhirl. And then it just leaves Hitmontop. Because we don't have an Intimidator, we can't intimidate Chain Top. But Seadra's gonna have to put in work here. Seadra has a range to 3-hit KO. We can switch in on the weakest move, Fake Out. And then the strongest move they can use is Mach Punch. Mach Punch can also overlap with Rock Slide. Not all the time, but it can overlap. So Seadra might be able to clutch us up. Yeah, Seadra might actually clutch us up. I have not read the Pokemon Adventures manga. I heard it's really good. I really want to read that. But I just haven't had the time to. Dropping Diggersby. So this is a possible 1 death, likely 2 death Brawly line. Which is unfortunate. Alright. Let me just send this into Dexa Discord, and then we're off. We'll run it. Alright. It's time to beat Brawly. This line is very fucked up, by the way. So we don't have a guaranteed way to beat this. This shit can hit the fan really fucking quick, by the way. But hopefully our fucking tarot card deck can beat this shit. Alright. It's my first time seeing Run Bun. Alright. You're in for a fucking ride. I've had way better Brawly lines than this in my past attempts. So, he leads Kung Fu. This is a theme with all Run and Bun gym leaders. They all have a legendary Pokemon, legendary or mythical, Kung Fu in this case. So, turn 1. We are going to Tail Whip. We outspeed, very important. This lowers Kung Fu's defense to -1. Because we lowered Kung Fu's defense, he now sees that I kill bounce. And with how the AI works in this game, priority is prioritized when they see that a Pokemon can kill. So what we're going to do, we're going to send another Tail Whip into the predicted Sucker Punch. Right there. Sucker Punch whiffs, and now there's another layer. Because Sucker Punch was used, there's a 50% chance it got a minus 20 bonus from sucker punching. So we're gonna send bounce. If he uses sucker punch, we take sucker punch damage, and crit can kill us. If no sucker punch, we have 5% chance to kill because bounce can miss. He uses sucker punch. Okay. Doesn't kill. Okay, we're fine. Chariot springs up, and Chariot, thank you. What a fucking soldier. It hit the bounce. And now Lopunny comes in because Lopunny sees that, oh, I can just outspeed kill if anything. And this is where we say goodbye to Chariot. Chariot, what a fast fucking Ponyta. Holy shit. Alright, Ponyta. Sending you off. Get a flame body proc. That'd be so fucking clutch. Okay, no flame body. Okay. Now we send in Monferno, who is able to do something to this Lopunny. Lopunny is holding the item eject button. What eject button does is eject button takes the Pokemon out of the fight if they get hit. Lopunny outspeeds every Pokemon, but Mach Punch is a priority move, and Mach Punch is super effective. We are able to hit Lopunny and their eject button, forcing them out of the fight for now. We'll come back to Lopunny later. Now, Combuskin comes in. This Combuskin has the moves Double Kick, Incinerate, Thunder Punch, and Workup. Combuskin should be going for Workup here, which is scary. Combuskin also has the ability Speed Boost. Speed Boost is a really scary ability. Ups the Pokemon speed by 1 each turn. Low Sweep, however, is a speed control move. It minuses Pokemon speed every time it hits, so we are able to equalize the speed. That's 1 speed drop. Goes for Double Kick, okay. So now he's back to neutral speed. And then we send another Low Sweep. Didn't go for Workup, by the way. Gotta keep that in mind. Hits another Double Kick. We eat our Oran Berry here, because we eat between multi-hits. And then we are able to pick up the kill with Low Sweep. Now Lopunny comes back in. And Lopunny sees Retaliate very likely. On Retaliate, we swap to Fortune. Fortune can take a Retaliate very nicely. This does like no damage. And we don't have to risk crit. And now we have to Rock Tomb. We gotta tank 1 Drain Punch. This is gonna activate our Oran Berry. So we drop Rock Tomb. And unfortunately, because we are minus speed nature, we don't outspeed Lopunny, we speed tie. So we gotta win a 50-50 to kill Lopunny. We win the 50-50! Okay! Okay. Hitmontop, very likely. Poliwhirl, okay. Poliwhirl sees Hidden Power Grass or Superpower. Let me actually check that. HP Grass into a 44 HP. Yeah, always sees HP Grass. So we switch in Temperance on Hidden Power Grass. And then we're going to Fake Out. Good crit. Actually helps with Mega Drain range. We have a range to kill now, I'm pretty sure. So he sends Superpower. Crit cannot kill. That's going to lower his offensive stats. And then we're going to send a Giga Drain. not Giga Drain, Mega Drain at him after we eat our Orange Berry. And this is going to restore our HP by a lot. We have range skill here because we did crit Fake Out. We don't hit the range, of course. And now we got to send a Mega Drain one last time. Sends an Ice Beam for some reason. Why the fuck would you send Ice Beam? Okay. That could have been bad if it froze. But we do pick up the Poliwhirl kill. Now is the scary part. Hitmontop. This fucker is Technician, so his Fake Out, Mach Punch, and Pursuit are all boosted. And we were using Luxio to check him with Intimidate, but we don't have that luxury anymore because our Luxio died to a Machoke. Fucking bulk up. So we switch in Pentacles, our Seadra, who, by sheer fucking luck, rolled Hidden Power Flying. Switch in on Fake Out. If we get a crit, we just straight up kill, because this is Sniper, Seadra. Mach Punch, okay. We eat our Orange Berry. Okay, Hidden Power number 1. Hidden Power number 2. All right, so there's a bit of overlap here. We outspeed him, but Pursuit does see overlap. If he goes for Pursuit, Seadra picks up the kill. Mach Punch, okay. Damn. Okay. This sucks a lot. I think we clean up with Temperance. Unfortunate. We Fake Out and then Giga Drain. Or Mega Drain, sorry. Does Mega Drain even pick up the kill here? I should check that. Bubble Beam does. Okay, we gotta send Bubble Beam. Holy fuck. Also, Bone Beam can also just not kill. We hit a crit. Holy shit. Alright, all that's left is Scraggy. Scraggy is pretty easy to deal with. We have one of the best Scraggy answers in the game. We just hard switch to Strength. He uses Feint Attack, which actually works perfectly for us. We resist that. And then first what we're going to do, we're going to Wake Up Slap to drop him to half. Or around half at least. And now he'll go for Rest. We're going to Leer on that Rest. And as long as there's no Shed Skin, we're good. Okay. Yep. GG, Scraggy dead. 2 Def Norm. Oh. 2 Def Brawly. 4 Def Brawly split, which feels really bad. We got a scale. We do get guys online, though. Nice Brawly. What happened to the what happened to Wincraft? I gotta work on that, bro. But also, holy fuck, 4 Def Brawly split. Oh, that sucks. Yo, man, I've been busy. I haven't been able to play anything else. Yikes. Losing Seadra kind of sucks there. If they went for Pursuit over Mach Punch, I feel like I could have scratched that out. Literally, if I had a better Kung Fu answer, I would have been so much better. Oh, holy fuck. We do get new encounters, and we do get some new Pokemon to play with. So, thank you, Chariot. You were the GOAT. And Pentacles, you came in clutch for that Hitmontop, not gonna lie. You came in clutch. Alright, we get a few new guys online. So let's level up our Fanfy, and let's level up Staravia. We also get Centiskorch here. We get Donphan. Donphan is one of the best Roxanne answers, so I'm excited to use Donphan. Although we can't start cooking Roxanne until I get 3 encounters. Am I getting 3? No, I'm getting 4 new encounters. The fuck? Magical Leaf. Ooh, we drop Natty Gift. Unless, do I get Ice-type berries? Like Ice-type natural gift berries? No, I don't get them until later. Okay. So we pick up Magical Leaf. Magical Leaf can't miss, so we're gonna drop Natural Gift. And Chip Away. Chip Away's kind of ass, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Chip Away sucks. Also, do I pick up? I think I do run Girder. I think I have to run Girder. I think I have to run Girder. I have to run Girder because I lack other fighting types whose name isn't Monferno. Like, stalling for Mach Punch would be nice, but we'll get it later on Conk if we make it that far. Alright, am I delaying for Donphan? I gotta check his learn set. First time using a Donphan. We get Slam at 24, which is not good. Okay, yeah, we don't delay for Donphan. Okay. We can't even delay, that's just a level up move it gets. We probably don't want Slam. Slam sucks. Yeah, over like all these over coverage, stab, utility, and priority. Yeah, we don't want Slam. Slam's also 90 accuracy. All right, guy online. His ability, both abilities are great on Donphan. We have to win a coin. It's a coin flip for abilities. We can either get Sturdy, which allows, which is a one-time focus sash, or we can shell battle armor, which lets us play around crits a lot better. Alright, let's check out what we get. We got Sturdy, okay. Sturdy is gonna make it a bit harder to play around with, I'm not gonna lie. It's good, Sturdy's a great ability. Sturdy's a great ability, but Shell Armor would have been more consistent. Whirlwind, no. Let's grab Eldegoss, level them up, and then we'll go take our Petalburg Woods encounter. We also gotta level everyone else up. Magician gets Cotton Spore. I do like running Cotton Spore. Cotton Spore is a fun move to run. For Cotton Spore, we'll draw... Oh, we also get Synthesis this split, right? We want Synthesis. Yeah, we get Synthesis at 25. Cotton Spore's a godsend. Although I don't have, like, stupidly slow Pokemon to play around with. And we do want to keep Spin. We'll get rid of... Just get rid of Leaf Chain now. We'll keep Sing for now. So we can actually drop stuff. Well, so we can actually sleep stuff for catching. And Centiscorch, we pick up Centiscorch. Flame Burst, we pick up Flame Burst over Smokescreen. Although I never click Bite. It's just better to have the option if it comes up. And we just level up Cups. Bounce? No. Bounce is such a bad move. We had to rely on it for Ponytail, though. Alright, let's go get our Petalburg Woods encounter. After I swap out Cups for something. Yeah, because Shelter isn't doing shit this split. Shelter can't do anything this split because Icicle, because it's just, we don't get access to Cloyster until after, until we get to Watson actually, which is split 3. Alright, whoops, I had that deactivated, damn. Alright, let's see what we can encounter here. Close that. In Petalburg Woods, we can get a Carnivine, the worst pull. Shroomish, which wouldn't be too bad. Steenie would be pretty cool. Chikorita, I like using Meganium. I fuck with Meganium a lot. But it probably won't come to the gym. Paris is alright. Weeping Bell would be a throw, same thing with Bellsprout, and Deerling would actually not be too bad. We cannot pull a Gossifleur, because we have Eldegoss. Well, it dupes Class, but we get Bellsprout, fuck. Rip. So, let's sing. We pulled Bellsprout. And it was at max level 2, so it's the worst possible Bellsprout pull. Is Ditto weak and useless in battle? I can't even get a Ditto. What tarot should we name them after? We'll name them, Empress. Damn, we pulled Bellsprout. I don't like that. What fucking percent chance was that of pulling Bellsprout? 11% chance, great. 11% chance, and we pulled the highest level Bellsprout, so we can't even like customize its moves at all. If it had any like moves it learns before 14. Victory Bell is a mixed attacker, and we also don't get Victory Bell until Watson, so... Naive, also, what ability? Chlorophyll. Just good. Have you seen Total Drama Island? Yeah, I watched the first season of it a while ago. High special attack. It'll kill a Groudon and do nothing else. Thanks, Will the most. This fucker kills Groudon, that's funny. Alright, well, there's our Sing. That's all we're getting out of Sing, so let's level up and get Synthesis. Drop Sing, because we want Rapid Spin for hazard clearing. Alright, and then let's get to cooking the next fights. I gotta clear this out. I also gotta re-import everything. We might need Weeping Bell for a fight later down the line. Alright, Ariado. Okay, this guy gets fucked by me. Right, we're done with Brawly Split. We're in Roxanne Split now. I need to remove that trainer from my focus. Hopefully Roxanne Split can load on the sheet. Please. Okay, Ariados, Kricketune, Ninjask. So, since Scorch has a range to kill with Flame Wheel, which is cool, I guess. Yeah, range to kill Flame Wheel, and then Ninjask should come in because they see they see Outspeed and Dual Wing Beat doing hella damage. Dreadnought can switch in on that and take Giga Drain, and then they chain kill Kricketune because we just barely outspeed. Okay. That should be easy enough. Two online, not bad. We also do get access to the Bug Bite trainer. So if we ever need Bug Bite on a Pokemon that can learn it, they can flex slot it. Alright. Let's send it. Alright. So here, alright, we lead Sun, and then Dreadnought picks up. After Sun kills Ariados. Sun has a range to kill Ariados, which sucks, because we rolled bad on our attack. But at least we got, like, a good nature. My special attack is a great nature on Sun. Ariados has, like, a 50% chance to crit with that. It wouldn't have mattered, but the threat was still there. Do we kill Ariados? We do kill Ariados. Perfect. Kricketune comes in. Seriously? Fuck do they see killing? Why the fuck is Ninjask not coming in? They outspeed. I am 81 HP. Aerial Ace crit doesn't kill, so we can just send Aerial Ace. I mean, Flame Wheel, which is a guaranteed kill. What the fuck? They just defaulted. That's weird. They're not supposed to do that. Oh, because they both outspeed. Oh, fuck. I'm dumb. Yeah, okay. That's why they defaulted, because they both outspeed. Alright, and then Ninjask comes in. Ninjask sees Dual Wing Beat. On Dual Wing Beat, we're going to swap to Fortune. Who resist it, and they can't get crit, thanks to Shell Armor. And then we can always take a Giga Drain. It cannot crit. And we can pick up a kill with Rock Tomb. Ninjask down. Then we got Bugcatcher James coming up, who is a pretty easy trainer. Does Dreadnought just pick up 4 kills? We don't outspeed by 1. Damn. We don't outspeed by 2, actually. Dreadnought picks up hella kills. Hella bans. And it should just be default, so... Okay, yeah, it's just default. Alright. Alright, let's just take a look at this real quick. We beat Bugcatcher Lyle, we're up to Bug Maniac James. Rock Tomb picks up the kill on Larvesta. The Brava comes in, is dead to Ice Fang. Next Pokemon to outspeed is Rabombi. Rabombi, we're actually gonna need a new answer for. Yeah, Rabombi will actually need a new answer for, because, what's it called? Because Dreadnought is taking stomping tantrum damage. We can just throw Donphan at the problem 2-shot with Ice Shard. Cause we outspeed with Outshard. Ice Shard. And then Donphan can outspeed kill Shedinja and can actually take Rabombi Magical Leaf. But we don't want that. On Magical Leaf, we can make Rabombi go for Signal Beam. Can they switch in? Okay, no. I guess, yeah. Sense Scorch is our best Rabombi answer, which, okay, I'm fine with. I don't think Pokemon Day is February 20th. Do you like how Rabombi sounds? Yeah, Rabombi is one of my favorite Pokemon. Like, not my all-time favorite, but one of my favorite. Alright, Oranberry, Fortune, Hermit, and Sun. Sun can get Signal Beam confused. Do you want Unova remakes on the Switch too? If they're gonna do a Unova remake, they better do it in the style they did Oraz. Because Oraz was an Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, great remakes. Or, you know, just port the games. The games don't need changing. They better not do it Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl style. Are we getting Gen 10 games this year? Hope not. They should take their time. Also, would we even get Gen 10 games? We'd get Pokemon Champions. We get Pokemon Champions this year. Right. This guy shouldn't be too hard. Alright, we lead Dreadnought, who has a one-shot kill with Rock Tomb. Thank you, Dreadnought. Dreadina. And then we should actually see, since every Pokemon is one-shot by Dreadnought, we should see Vibrava come in. Yep, Vibrava is going to Stomping Tantrum. We can pick up a kill here. We can pick up a kill, which I think we're actually going to do. So we're going to just send an Ice Fang, which is a guaranteed kill. It's going to Breaking Swipe us, which actually lets him live. I did not think about that. Well. He crits. Or we get a freeze. Either one. Yeah, because that actually lets him live. I guess good thing we didn't swap in Donphan. So Donphan can actually still clean up. And then use that to another Ice Fang. Stomping Tantrums to get a bit of damage. Oh no. We get our Oranberry here. This should keep us in range for Rabombi. Do you like Flygon? Yeah, Flygon's cool as fuck. I like a lot of Pokemon. There's very few I dislike. Yep, Rabombi sees that Magical Leaf is a guaranteed kill. So on Magical Leaf, we swap to Sun. I hope I run into a Rabombi this run. If I even make it there. And then Flame Wheel is a guaranteed kill. It's going to Signal Beam. We can get confused. We can't really play around confusion. But we don't get confused. Alright, Perfect. We pick up the kill. And then Shedinja is dead in one flame wheel. He can bright powder bitch us, but it doesn't happen. Crit mattered so much there. Having a Shedinja in this game would break it wide open. Like, if you have a Shedinja at, like, any point in this game, this game becomes easy. Because it just makes PP stall strats so much better. Because you're immune to, like, hella types that normally don't have immunities. And also, you're a ghost type. Only thing you gotta worry about is, like, hazards and weather, but, like, any good player will know how to play around that. As long as it's not hail or sands, you're fine. And do you get air balloon in this game? I'm not sure. Pretty sure you don't get air balloon. But, like, if you could run air balloon, you can hover over spikes. You don't take spikes damage. Alright, who's the next trainer? Oh, fuck this guy. Fucking Furfro. Furfro is probably the most annoying Pokemon to go up against early game. They disappear mid-game, I'm pretty sure. But they are so annoying. Dreadnought can drop speed. Dreadnought honestly can 1v1, I'm not gonna lie. Dreadnought Centiskorch could probably 1v1 this fool. I mean, Girder even goes crazy with Wake Up Slap. If we had like a Leer bot, it'd make it way more consistent. It's a range of 2-hit KO with Wake Up Slap, that's why. Like Mega Garchomp and Lucario. Mega Garchomp is terrible. Lucario is broken. I like Lucario a lot better. Unfortunately, you can't use either in this game, so... There are Mega Evos, just not all of them are available to the player. Alright, let's say Furfro. We lead Dreadnought. Dreadnought always baits Rock Smash, which is actually fine for us. It works in our favor. Because after the Rock Tomb, right? After the Rock Tomb, we can switch in Centiskorch, who doesn't care about Rock Smash, because White Smoke blocks stat drops. So we can switch in on Rock Smash and then just start Flame Bursting him. That should take him down. And then Mightyena. Mightyena is a bit harder to answer, although he doesn't hit hard. We can just... I forgot, we have a Guts Pokemon. We have Guts. Oh, Guts... Guts makes it so fucking easy, actually. At -1 speed, we'd have to drop into -2 speed to have safe switch-in for this dude. Yeah, honestly, that might be the play. Might actually be the play. We can run Gut. Do we have a Leer Pokemon or defense dropping? No. Best we got is Growl. Girder can set up his own Leer, which is funny. Have you seen Dragon Ball Z? I have not watched Dragon Ball Z. I know the Dragon Ball Z characters, I just... I haven't watched it. Although, let's see, Burned, Wake Up Slap isn't even a ranged kill. Honestly, Leer somehow. It's always coveting and we're gonna be -1 defense. This might not be as good as a play as I thought. Yeah, nah, this play is not as good as I thought it was. What we can do, though, right? We can lead Staravia, get Intimidate off. We always bait Headbutt, switch in Dreadnought, and it's gonna be -1 damage because, and we can't risk crit here. We might just be able to just 1v1 with Rock Tomb. Yeah, 2 Rock Tombs drops him low enough and to enough speed. And then we might just be able to clean up kill with, we'll be able to clean up kill with Scorch, and then Mighty Enna will come in. We don't care about Intimidate because we're White Smoke. We have range kill with Bug Bite. So, that can actually work. Okay. Actually works really well. Okay. This should work, yep. Hopefully it works. In the event where it's going to shit, we can just switch in Girder on like a crunch. We can burn Girder for guaranteed kill. We can run we can swap in Dreadnought speed drop, or actually, what the fuck do you bait? Yeah, Ice Fang and Fire Fang. Okay, well, we can bait both. Eldegoss can switch in on literally everything, speed drop. And Girder still doesn't outspeed. But Dreadnought does. Dreadnought does enough. Okay. Yeah, that works. Dreadnought does more than enough this fight. Dreadnought hard carries this fight. Alright. We run Oran Berry on everyone. We also just got a restock of Oran Berries. We got a Burn Strength, so he gets Guts Boost. So he actually has a one-shot kill. Oran. Perfect. Okay. We're good to go. And we also don't care about switching on Fire Fang or Ice Fang. Fire Fang would be beneficial, it burns us, and then Ice Fang would freeze us, but because we're burned, we don't have to worry about statusing. Kind of scared about Twins fight. Twins fight is a little scary coming up. Although Donphan should just clear that. I think Donphan actually just clears that. What the fuck? We just gotta be careful of Bulldoze hitting our Pokemon. Alright, so we lead Staravia, who gets the Intimidate drop. And then we are going to swap to Dreadnought. On Headbutt. Dreadnought always baits Rock Smash. We can do another Staravia chain. Honestly, I'm down for doing another Staravia chain. Although, nah, we're just racking up damage on Fortune then. So let's Rock Tomb. We're now -1 defense. Well, he's -1 attack. Now he's -1 speed. We do outspeed now. So we're gonna send another Rock Tomb. So he's -1. -1. I am -2. At 52 HP. We gotta do another chain anyways. This is literally just send Scorch on the board. On the field. Rock Smash. No defense drop here. Crits though, but no defense drop here since White Smoke blocks the defense drop. And we just gotta send a Flame Burst. Or multiple Flame Bursts, I guess. Good crit. He double crits me? Aw, what an asshole. And then the Flame Burst picks up the kill. And now Mightyena will come in, Crunch his highest damage. At 51 HP, Crunch crit doesn't kill, right? No, Crunch crit does not kill. So we are free to just send Bug Bite, which is a ranged kill. White Smoke blocks, Intimidate. And potential chain kill right here. We just barely missed the range. Rip chain kill. Alright, at 34 HP, Mightyena should always be going for Crunch, because Crunch still doesn't kill, but it's enough of a range too. So we're going to swap in Hermit on Crunch. Right? Hermit on Crunch, Ice Shard should be able to pick up kill. Yeah, Ice Shard picks up that kill. And then Ice Fang doesn't kill Donphan, right? Yeah, no. We have so much defense. Alright, perfect. Alright. Fisherman fight coming up. We don't have an electric type, which is gonna make this a pain. But we do have a Donphan. Donphan has a range to kill, that's funny. I don't think we're gonna be using Donphan though. So I think we're just 1v1ing with Dreddy. Yeah, probably 1v1ing with Dreadnought. Yep, that looks like that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at Fisherman. What's his name? Fisherman Ivan. Alright, Shit, I forgot. He's an Intimidate lead. So we'll lead with our own Intimidate. To make it better against, we'll make it better for, what's his name, Dreadnought. So we lead Staravia, get our Intimidate off, and then we hard swap into Petraberry Dreadnought, who, will either be taking Toxic or be switching in on Dive. On the start turn of Dive. Dreadnought will 1v1, they pick up the kill. And then Dreadnought might actually just be able to chain kill several Pokemon. Unironically, might be able to just chain kill several Pokemon. Yeah, we might just chain kill. I mean, even crit, yeah, as long as we can switch in on Brine. Lombre checks Seadra. Lombre does deal with Seadra. We do Fake Out, and then that puts it into a better range for Mega Drain to kill. As long as we switch in on Brine, we should be chilling. Don't like how Brine boosts it to double damage. That doesn't even look like double damage. It's crazy. Focus Energy would be scary. Then he has near guaranteed crits. Celio, how am I dealing with Celio? Shit, I don't know. Swapping Girder kill with low kick, like, is that what we're doing? And I can always use Dreadnought for Celio. Yeah, Dreadnought into Celio is actually pretty reliable. We just gotta deal with this stupid Quillfish. We have a guaranteed 2-shot on him. Honestly, lead Donphan, maybe. Are you watching Super Mario Galaxy movie this April? I don't know. Might be playing this. Still, I've been playing this shit for like 4 months now. Alright, well, we Intimidate. They might want to Diver Toxic us, switch in Donphan, who has range 2-shot, holding Petraberry, because if we do switch on Toxic for some reason, we'll be fine. We can take, and we can always take 1 because we're sturdy. And then after Speed Drop does Donphan outspeed, we Speed Tie. Fuck. Damn. I think we gotta send it anyways. It's a Speed Tie. If they do go for Dive again, we can just use literally any other Pokemon. Like, we can switch in Dreadnought on that shit and then kill. But Dreadnought is also probably one of their best Seadra answers. Because we drop speed one stage, we outspeed, and we also don't fear crits, which is the main, like, gimmick of this Pokemon. And Celio's kind of a pain. Lombre deals with him quite nicely. We also can heal on him. We also don't care about Aurora Beam attack drop. So, yeah, we can just send Lombre into this. And bring Centiskorch as backup. Same thing for Girder. I mean, of course we have Shelter who has shell armor, but Shelter is not good. Shelter can't check for shit. Pecha Berry on Hermit. And Oranberry on everyone else. Oran, Pecha, Oran. Okay. We're not gonna burn Strength. We probably won't even need to use him. And plus, if we're switching on Whirlpool, that's gonna do a lot of residual damage. I think I lose, what, 18? Almost 19% of my HP every turn if I do that. Yeah, that would suck. Alright. Fisherman, Ivan. This fight isn't too hard. We lead Justice, who eats Quillfish's Intimidate, but then Quillfish eats our Intimidate, making their dives do less damage. And now they should be seeing either Toxic or Dive on Justice. So I'm gonna go to Hermit. Quillfish goes for Toxic. Perfect. This means we keep Sturdy intact. And then we can send a Bulldoze at them. They're gonna Toxic again, so they can get Venoshock boost. Bulldoze, range to kill. We then also Speed Tie after. Just check, we are poisoned. Badly poisoned, we took Single Tick. And at -1, still sees Dive as the highest damaging move, even though we're poisoned. So we're just gonna send a Bulldoze. Use Protect, it's gonna rack up poison damage. And kill with Bulldoze, thank you. And then Hermit should be baiting in Seadra, who sees a kill, who sees high damage with Brine. So on Brine, we swap in Temperance. Or they go for Focus Energy. So let's Fake Out. And then we're going to send a Mega Drain. Aurora Beam, even if this does crit or attack drop, we're fine. Just a crit, okay, we're probably fine because Mega Drain is going to do a chunk. And then we heal back a lot of the damage. By a chunk, I mean we just straight up kill, of course. And then it's just Temperance facing down Celio. Can Temperance pick up the skill? Temperance can pick up the skill. Nice. So we just send a Mega Drain. This is a 2-shot kill. And then he's gonna set up Hail. He is Ice Body. which is annoying because we're gonna take damage from hail and then he takes health back. But we should be able to pick up a kill with Mega Drain. Even if we don't, we survive next turn too. Okay, we didn't pick up the kill. And he whirlpools. And Mega Drain picks up the kill. Okay, easy fight. All that's left is Twins and then the end of Bridge. Twins might actually take a bit to cook. Once in Paramount, me and my brother Leo played Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island on SNES. That's cool. I have the SNES emulator on my Switch. Alright. This fight is actually scary. Because there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Also, Goat Damaru is in this fight. Alright, let's refresh all of our Pokemon. So, Goat Damaru, the Dene is going to be friend guarded. So you don't have any ranges to one-shot. Also, Clefairy is here. Doesn't have friend guard. We might have to level up Weepin' Bell for this, because Weepin' Bell actually works as a check for the Dene. So do I lose anything by leveling? I don't lose out on early Sludge Bomb. I do lose out on early... No, I don't even lose out on early Energy Ball. Sleep Powder and Poison Powder are fine too. Go, Razor Leaf. I don't miss out on early Knockoff. I think it's really just Victory Bell where we start missing a ton of stuff, but we also gain a ton of stuff with Victory Bell. So... yeah, we lose nothing from Evoing Bellsprout. We're just going... yeah, we lose literally nothing. And we gain nothing. Okay. So let's level up Bellsprout real quick. Just gotta remember to not use Togedemaru, use him against Togedemaru, because Togedemaru will pick up that kill. Poison Powder. Poison Powder is not good. Stun Spore. Am I getting Stun Spore here? Take it over Wrap. Alright, we get a Weepin' Bell. Hold on. Alright. We get Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell has poison coverage and acid. We're also gonna pick up Razor Leaf real quick. Razor Leaf is a spread move, so we might just be able to double spread this shit. Razor Leaf is much stronger than Vine Whip, and we also have a better crit chance with it. Alright, let's cook up this fight. So we have Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell does check Clefairy. Not really, though. Honestly, Sleep Powder into Clefairy would be such a cool play, I'm not gonna lie. Sleep Powder into Clefairy is honestly not a bad play to shut down Follow Me and Helping Hands. And then we can just hard focus on Dedenne. Yeah, we can hard focus on Dedenne with Mudshot then. Dedenne does have Friend Guard, gotta keep that in mind. And if Weeping Bell is shutting down Clefairy and they're in the first slot, which would be... I always forget. Left side. It's left side. Left side, and then their first slot is right side. Right side. So then we should always bait in Abra with Psybeam. On Psybeam, we can swap to Senti, who takes a Psybeam and then hits back with super effective Bite. And Diggersby starts working on Clefairy. Or actually, might be able to switch Diggersby for something else to do with Clefairy. Honestly, I would like to take out Clefairy first and not Dedenne. Like, Dedenne's annoying, don't get me wrong, but we probably gotta focus on the Clefairy. Because then we get rid of Friend Guard. Then, of course, we have one of the best Togedemaru answers in Donphan. We do have to be careful with Donphan's Bulldoze, though. Make sure no Pokemon that's weak to it is out during it. Alright, so let's double back. Clefairy. I would love to kill Clefairy instantly. I think if I kill Clefairy, no matter what, no matter what I kill, Abra will come in. Because they see highest damage, and also Togedemaru sees that, oh, I'm dead to Mudshot, so I'm not going to send them in. So Diggersby should just be able to pick up that KO. But Psybeam is also killing Weeping Bell, so on Psybeam we swap to Senti. And then we take Psybeam, and then we hit back with Bite. Wait, how am I dealing with... I'm, like, lost. Let's restart. Let's restart. Ooh, what if we lead Centiscorch? Centiscorch and Weeping Bell lead, right? We sleep Clefairy. Centiscorch eats Dedene's berry. They eat the citrus berry. We also can't get speed dropped because Electro Web doesn't work against Centiscorch. Or it doesn't. White Smoke blocks speed drop. So we eat the berry. And then we can then put, once Weeping Bell gets the sleep off on Clefairy, we can swap in, we can start laying on the damage with Acid, and we can switch in Diggersby. And they can just like 2v1 him while Clefairy's asleep. We can also double sleep. And then no matter what Abra comes in, Abra will see killing rolls on Weeping Bell with Psybeam. So he'll go for Psybeam into that slot. On Psybeam, we can just switch back in Centiscorch. And then pick up a kill with Bite. And then Togedemaru is gonna come in. Okay. We can use Eldegoss for this as well. Switch on a Fake Out. Drop everyone's speed. Right, we should be good. I'm not bringing Girder. Fuck. Bring Donphan though. Although, because Togedemaru is sturdy, they might see Togedemaru live some hits, so be careful for that. Alright, this is Twins fight. Probably the hardest fight in this section that's not Roxanne, or any of the optionals you can do after Roxanne. They lead Dedenne and Clefairy. I lead Empress and Sun. I'm going to Sleep Powder the Clefairy, and I'm going to go for a Bug Bite into Dedenne. Clefairy is follow me, that's fine. As long as we hit Sleep Powder, we should be good. Electro Web doesn't matter for Senti, and it doesn't do too much damage to our Weeping Bell. Okay, well, it hits him quite hard. Empress hits the Sleep Powder, so Clefairy is put to sleep. Let's activate that. We are going to start aciding, and then I'm going to Bug Bite the Dedenne. Asleep. It's gonna degleam. Hurts Empress quite a bit. No more citrus berry. We heal off with that citrus berry. And Empress uses acid, which does super effective damage to both Pokemon, and also has a chance to lower special defense. But we didn't hit that. We are going to sleep Dedenne, and then we are going to swap to Cups. Good, Clefairy stays asleep. Then I use Electro Web. So this is single target damage on Empress. Doesn't do too much. We missed Sleep Powder. Okay, great. We're gonna go for Sleep Powder into Clefairy, and then we're going to Mud Shot Dedenne. Okay, so I definitely should have Sleep Powdered Dedenne, not a Clefairy. I thought they were gonna wake up this turn. Oh well. Then it goes down to -1 speed. Does he outspeed? He does, okay. So we can just pick up kill here. We're going to Acid and then Mudshot. Fairy woke up. Helping Hand. Oh, Helping Hand, that's fine. Because Cups picks up the kill. Good crit, that doesn't matter. Might even pick up a double KO here. Nope, okay. Now we should be seeing Abra come in. Yep, Abra sees that Psybeam will kill Empress. So on Psybeam, we swap to Sun. And then we're going to quick attack the Abra. Or actually, we'll Mudshot Abra. Fairies follow me. That's unfortunate because now Clefairy's dead. Oh well. No confusion. Alright, Togeda Goat comes in now. Togeda Goat very likely to fake out. He can't pick up any kills on us. We still do have to send Bite or Bug Bite into Abra. Check. Yeah, we still send Bite or Bug Bite into Abra for kill. And then we're going to Mudshot Togeda Goat. Okay, hits Diggersby, which is fine. Abra uses Psybeam, hits into Diggersby. Diggersby can take that. Might even activate Orin, which will bring him back to nearly full HP. First anime is Pokemon. I think it's a lot of people's first anime. Okay, yeah, Abra just picks up. It's just that. We eat the Lumberry, doesn't matter. And then we can Flame Burst, Quick Attack, kill. So that breaks Sturdy, and then Flame Burst is a kill. Zing Zaps into Set Scorch, which isn't good. We can flinch. But we were probably never dead. Yeah, we Flame Burst kill. Perfect. Right, Flame Burst was the correct. Yep, okay. Alright. Oh, fuck. How do we answer Luminion? I'm kidding. We have Dreadnought. The Dread answers him. You know, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. So, chair stream for like a few minutes. For like a minute. How do I shut it? Yup, okay, I'm back. I also got something to eat. Alright, we got one more fight. And then, we make it to Rustboro. And we can pick up a whopping 3 new encounters. And that's like the last, it's one of the last few encounter injections we get. We get 2 more, 3 more before Watson. And then that's it. Alright, let's see how we're dealing with this fight. I know we lead Dreadnought. Dreadnought lead is pretty standard here. Since we do just 1v1 him. Yeah, after a Rock Tomb. We have a guaranteed 3 at KO. And then Gloom sees Magical Leaf. Guarantee kill. Or they can go for Sleep Powder. We can switch in Scorch, who can take both. And then kill with Flame Wheel. Ranged kill with Flame Wheel. And Staravia should come in next, because they actually do see kill range of dual wing beat, probably. Not kill range, but they outspeed and they can dual wing beat me. And while Dreadnought is an amazing answer here, we're sustaining quite a bit of damage from the other fight. Nah, fuck it, why not? Send Dreadnought at that. And then Nummel. Nummel sees Earth Power, highest damage. Okay, yeah, switch in Donphan, we can live 1. All we need to do is live 1. And then we pick up kill with Bulldoze. I would like another Staravia answer. But those don't exist, so we can't really... We have to throw Dreadnought at it. Another Luminion answer. No, we either always take too much from Air Slash, or... we get folded. Okay. Alright, so we're running Chesto Berry, Senti. And then Oran Berry on everyone else. Alright, we're good. Alright. This fight shouldn't be too hard. There's very little that can go wrong. And then we get a cool new 3 encounters. We're getting past this shit. And one of them is a lot more important than the others. 2 of them are actually really good. 2 of the encounters we can get are really good. One is like mediocre, that might help here. Alright. Sorry, I'm eating. Alright. We lead Jedna into Luminion. We're going to Rock Tomb because this is the one way we can 1v1 the Luminion. And we do have a range to a KO. I don't think we hit that range, unfortunately. Unless we crit, but we don't. We eat our Oranberry here. And we pick up the Rock Tomb kill. Now you crit, okay. Gloom comes in, should always see a kill with Magical Leaf. So we're going to swap to Senti on the Magical Leaf. And then Flame Wheel, ranged kill. We're holding Chesto Berry just in case they go for Grass Whistle for some reason. But yeah, we pick up the kill. Now we should be seeing Staravia come in. With dual Wing Beat, right? Nope, Numel comes in. Okay. Numel's gonna AP. Really? Staravia wouldn't come in? Oh. Okay. Numel's gonna AP my ass. Switching Donphan on that. If they get an AP boost, that's scary. So they just don't get it. Okay, they don't get it. Okay. We pick up kill with Bulldoze now. Then all that's left is Staravia. Staravia comes out, intimidates me. And Rock Throw is a 3-hit KO after Intimidate. Ice Shard is a 3-hit KO as well. 7 Rock Throws. Dual Wing Beat isn't even doing that much. Just to dodge potential other crits, we're just gonna send Ice Shard. And we're good, we just kill Ice Shard. We made it to Rustboro, let's go. Roxanne's gonna be a hell to cook. I mean, we have one of the best Zygarde answers in Donphan, but still, hell to cook. $88 Lepa Berries. Alright, let's pull up the encounters here. First we're gonna do our Route 116 encounter. Because if we pull a Antenna, we can get a good synchro. Same thing with Mana. We can get good synchro potentials. And that could help us with catching other Pokemon. Not help us, but just like influence how good they are. So let's go pick up some Pokemon. How many Pokeballs do I have? We got good enough. Alright. Ideally we get Tyrogue. Ideally we just pull a Tyrogue here. Tyrogue into Lee would be a really good pull, and we get Hatena. Fuck! Seriously? Level 14, Hatena, 0 HP, 0 defense. How well can they take Fake Out? They can take even crit Fake Out. Okay, perfect. That's not factoring if they're minus defense nature. Oh well. Fake them out. Oh, wait, they're fine. Damn, we pulled a Hatena twice in a row. Like, Hatterene's a great Pokemon. Not for Roxanne, though. We'll name you... Star. If we got, like, a good, Synchro Nature, that'd be fine. Like, if we got some shit like Adamant and we pull something from the grass over there, almost all those Pokemon are physical attackers, so that would suck for Hatterene that we pull Adamant, but it would be great for synchronizing. We got Serious Nature. That's actually a good stat spread. Okay, it's actually a good stat spread. Alright, now let's pull Rustboro. Because, like, we might as well. Like, the fossils are great and all, but... Rustboro, we almost always get something good here. And, like, we have, Fanfy, so dupe Fanfy, we can reroll. We don't have any static Pokemon, so no guaranteed Togedemaru. There is, of course, still a chance for a Togedemaru, so if we do get Togedemaru, that'd be insane. Togedemaru is a 12% chance for us right now. Mudbray wouldn't be too bad. Houndour gives us a powerful Dark Fire type. Growlithe we can make into Hammy. Stantler would be ass. Herdier wouldn't be too good. I'm gonna eat those words and pull a Stantler, though. No, we get Mudbray. Okay. I'm cool with this. Mudbray's sick. Great physical wall. Inner Focus Mudbray. Interesting. Well, at least we know it's Inner Focus and not Tangling Hair. Tangling Hair would still be great. Rototiller. Oh, that boosts my speed. Thank you. Oh, and it raises my special attack. Alright, we got Mudbray. We can't name him Chariot, because we already had a Pokemon named Chariot. We'll name him Lovers. Alright, Mudbray acquired. What chance was that? Mudbray was 12% chance. Okay. I'm cool with that. So we had about even chance of pulling something. We have a lot of ground types now. Which is weird. Because I've never had this many ground types before. Relaxed nature. Wow. Oh my god! Whoa! Holy shit, that's a great Mudbray! That's a fucking GMO Mudbray, oh my god! Holy shit, that thing's good! Near perfect attack, perfect defense plus defense nature, and near perfect special defense. Woo! Alright, this run can actually recover from a terrible Brawly split now. Alright, let's see what Pokemon we pick up here. Cloudster's good. If we get Clauncher, Cloudster's good next split. We get Clamperl. Fuck. Seriously? We can't crit him. So we can just send Fake out. If we absolutely need like a Gorbis, we can just Moonstone it, so. Alright, let's see what, we're not gonna name him an Arcana. Fuck it, we'll name him an Arcana. We got, how many do I got left? I don't want to use Judgment just yet. Use Devil. Name him Devil. Yeah, starting to see a problem with using Arcana as a naming scheme. Mild nature, shell armor, that's alright. It's alright. Plus special attack is good for Gorbis at least. Attack would have been better for Huntail. Okay. Do we get Mudsdale? When do we get Mudsdale, actually? It's 50% chance for Clamperl. Oh, that sucks. We have bad water types. Like, bad water types. Mudbray. Their focus. We get Mudsdale next split, so we have that to work with. We get Stomping Tantrum, which is cool. There's also Goaded Mudbray, Mudsdale. Yeah, we get so much value out of that. Plus defense nature's insane. Alright, let's level him. He's realistically the only Pokemon we need to level for the gym. Maybe Gorbis. Maybe Clamperl for Gorbis, but it's whatever. Lovers wants to learn Double Kick. Sure. We'll get rid of... Rototiller is an interesting move. It's doubles only. It's doubles only. And it has to work with a grass-type Pokemon. That's really conditional. Learn Smackdown, that's rock coverage. Sure, drop Stomp. Low-key, I think I might have a great box for Roxanne. Stomping Tantrum, this is better than Mudslap. We want to keep Bulldoze, because Bulldoze is speed control, so we keep Bulldoze. So we drop Mudslap. We get Strength here, but we're not going to take Strength. And then, there we go. We got our Mudbray online. Alright, I think we might actually end it here. We got a lot done today. I'm also really hungry. I didn't eat that much today, so I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for joining me. I'll be live. Today is Sunday, or Saturday. I'll probably be live tomorrow, so I'll be live around like 2. Although Super Bowl's happening, so I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll be live tomorrow, probably. We'll do Roxanne tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you again later. Like, subscribe, hype, comment on the stream. I don't know. See ya. Just gonna save first.